Okay, let's do 3 more examples together. Using the power of a product property. So again, I'm going to make sure everything inside the parentheses gets that exponent of 4 on this first one. I'm going to raise the 1.2 to the 4th power, and I'm also going to raise the 4 to the 4th power. I mean the m to the 4th power, not the 4 to the 4th power. So I can use my calculator, and if you don't have a calculator, you can take my word for it. That 1.2 to the 4th power is 2.0736. And of course, m to the 4th power is just m to the 4th power. So that's as simplified as it gets. On number 5, the exponent on the outside of the parentheses is a 12. So using the power of a product property, I'm going to make sure everything inside is raised to the 12th power. So I'm going to start with the r to the 12th power. And I'm also going to then I'm going to make sure the t gets it as well. So that's it. R to the 12th times t to the 12th. And I did put a dot to show multiplication in between the two, but you don't have to. You could just leave it as r to the 12th power times t to the 12th power. Last one. Sorry, my daughter's spitting in the background. On the last one, I have -3/4 p inside parentheses raised to the 3rd power. So everything inside that parentheses is going to get raised to the 3rd power. Let's start with the -3/4. And then we're going to raise the p also to the 3rd power. And if you can simplify it, go ahead. Shh, Caroline. We can simplify this one because we can multiply the -3/4 times itself 3 times. So I'm going to write it out here. Starting with the numerators, -3 times -3 is 9, positive 9, and positive 9 times -3 is going to be a numerator of -27. My denominator would be, let's start with the first 2 4s. 4 times 4, which is 16, and then 16 times 4, which is 64. So -3/4 to the 3rd power is -27/64. And then, of course, I need to multiply that by the p to the 3rd power. So I can write it like that, where I put the fraction and then I just put p to the 3rd right next to it. Or if I want to, because technically p to the 3rd power, if I wanted to, I could write it as p to the 3rd power over 1. So I could also, if I want, put it with the 27 in the numerator and then just put the 64 in the denominator. These are the same thing. It's just on one of them, I'm writing it out to the side, and then on the other one, I'm writing it as a fraction, and it goes in the numerator. Yes. All right. Let me know what questions you have, and I hope I talked loud enough in this video. Sorry about the 1-year-old in the background.